Hello everyone, it's Doris Colgate with Steve Colgate on our dock on the Caloosahatchee River, and Steve is doing another one of his dockside chats with Steve. Some of these are going to be in a book that's being written, our memoirs called For the Love of Sailing. But today Steve wants to talk to you about how some of his experiences sailing without a rudder translated into the way we teach sailing.
Yes, of course, I've talked about our race from Marblehead to Eddystone Light, and we lost our rudder 1,000 miles from the finish, and we finished fourth out of all those boats, 14 of them I think, and so I felt, well, you know, this ought to be in our courses. I mean, we need to tell people that if you lose your rudder, you lose your steering, you can do something about it. Sail without, steer with the sails. And so this came true. We taught that in all our Learn to Sail courses. We, set the tie off the tiller and have people steer the boat with just the vane and jib. We did flotilla cruises. One in Greece was led by Rob Eberly, our operations guy at the time, and he saw one of the boats is going into shallow water, so he called them up and said, "What's wrong? Are you going into shallow water?" And they said, "Well, we've lost our steering." And the person he was talking to was a recent graduate of our Learn to Sail course, and he said, "Well, you learned how to tack the boat without using the rudder and without using steering, didn't you?" She said, "Yes." And he said, "Well, what do you do?" She said, "Well, you trim in the mainsail hard and you let the jib fly." And he said, "Do it right now." And they tacked, and they got offshore, and they discovered the minor thing that was wrong with the steering and took care of it. So just keep that in mind, that if things go wrong, there are things you can do about it. Thank you.